is up, ninjas? My name is Serum, and hopefully you guys had a Merry Christmas. Hopefully you're having something epic planned for New Year's Eve. Now today, guys, we are going to be talking about creating selected style plucks, which in all honesty has its little knacks, its little techniques that you need to do, because you can create the pluck. But if you're not using it properly, if you're not using it with chords, if you're not doing open voicing, it might not sound like what you want it to sound like. So today we're going to be going over things that you need to do to get that pluck. We're going to be synthesizing it, as well as just sampling a kalimba or a marimba, which is a very popular way of creating these as well. It just depends if you're trying to go for a more organic or a more synthesized vibe, in all honesty. And of course you can mix match both. The only thing is that you got to make sure that kalimba stays in key with your synthesized sound. Now, if you guys are in the market for selected style of sounds, guys, I have released a selective sound bank, which is inspired heavily by Selected. It's going to be a sound bank for Serum containing 120 presets that we make together during live streams. And again, if you guys want to support the channel, you're in the market for these type of sounds, make sure to check it out, because tomorrow will be the last day to get it at $14.99, which is the introduction price, before it shoots up to $24.99. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this tutorial and start getting selected.
Alright guys, and welcome inside of Serum. By the end of this tutorial, I'm confident that you will be able to create your very own selected style plucks and be able to add a bit of variation so you get something that sounds a bit different. Still selected, but different. And then you can take it from there and experiment to create new plucks that might arise from accidents, which come from experimentation. That's literally sound design. Learn the basics and go from there. Alright guys, so in order to create this pluck, I've created a chord, and I suggest you have a chord progression or a chord pattern going for yours as well. So it has a bit of a mischievous vibe, as I am using the F minor harmonic scale to do that nice little boom boom part of it. So from there, let's get going, guys. So we're going to create a standard plug using subtractive synthesis, and from here I'll give you different variations that you could do. The first one that we can create here is I'm going to use this Juno wavetable here, as I like the way it feels, and it does give us a few variations that sound good. And then on this one, we're just going to use the standard sine wave to kind of gives us the high frequencies on it. Alright, now right now it sounds nothing like it, but as we shape it with a filter with a low 24, which is going to do a more of a strict cut so we don't let any of the highs come through, it's going to sound a lot cleaner for sure. So here we're going to shape the sound utilizing envelope 2, a bit of decay, and route it there. I like to add a bit of movement using the warps here, so you can do like a sync or a bend minus, and I like to do this, I just feel it gives it a bit more movement. And this is just something extra that I like to add to some of the sounds when I make these. From here, we're going to use an OTT. We're going to add a bit of release and attack to see if we can get rid of that click it has. And then we're going to utilize a pitch here to add a bit of a transient to that sound here. Alt-Shift click, one directional here. That's going to give it this fast pitch change. Like so, but we gotta lower that decay more. And we can change the pitch here to get different vibes. And then from there, you can also let out less, more. So we're just gonna leave it around there and then lower this to +1. Now, the magic happens when we widen this, because when we widen the sound using the Polyverse Wider, which is a free download you can find by just Googling it, it starts to sound more like Select. Let's lower here the master volume so it doesn't clip coming out of wide. Add a bit of reverb. Okay, pretty simple, as you guys can see. Now, in the second Serum, what we can do is you can layer organic sounds with this. You don't have to if you don't want to, because I'm going to show you different variations, but I want to show you guys this first. So here I have a kalimba sample just loaded in from the selection pack, and it's running at C, because usually when you route stuff into Serum, especially samples, you want to route them in the key of C. It makes life a lot easier than trying to find the right pitch on it. So having it at 0, it's going to sound like this with the chord. You know, if we have just one of these playing, it sounds like this. Higher octaves. Okay, so that's going to be the sound a lot of people tend to use in the selected YouTube channel, those style of deep house songs. But here what we're going to do is just have that. Have a bit of reverb on it, and then I'm using an envelope to lower the sustain and use decay to control that. pluck. And then when we layer it together, I mean, we get the standard sound. And the cool thing about this, guys, again, if you alter the chord progression, like you pitch it, you get different vibes out of it. So please keep that in mind. Now, here, what I'm going to do to the kalimba is just get rid of some of the lows we don't need. And it's that simple. Now, the cool thing here, guys, like I was saying, is now that we have that, I can alter this more. Like, for instance, if I don't like this sound, let's say I could go with FM synthesis, which would give me a different vibe. Here, I can use 2 sine waves to keep a traditional FM synthesis. And I'm going to FM here from this guy. Do the same thing we did with the other one where we have that low 24. Put it down and shape with envelope 2. And just get this vibe here. And we're going to increase the FM. Now here we can do different FM pitch ratios, 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. That just means that this guy here, the modulator that's volume is low, we can increase it by 1 octave. Let's lower that low. Let's get rid of the EQ. Now, if you want to widen this, let's say you don't want to use the polyverse wider for some reason and you want to widen using the hyper, it does have a sound of its own, but I feel like it changes it too much. However, you can use the hyper up to widen it. Okay, from here, we can also widen using a chorus. And you can see we get that vibe. And if we change that top note a bit, you can see that we get a nice kind of sound that you can use, and you've heard a lot in Selected. There's various ways we can go about it, but the important thing, as you guys can see, and one of the things we've been doing a lot as we create this Plucks, is just the envelopes that we are creating and how we're shaping this. To create that, we can lower this down. We can increase the high pass, low pass filter here on the chord to let more of the highs out, or we can increase the feedback high, lower the depth a bit, lower that rate there. And you get a bit of a metallic vibe with, but it also widens the sound up. The other way to widen is using a delay here and utilizing the Haas effect. So if I do a very fast delay here of 164, 128, I can widen that as well. And the other route here, guys, is going to be to go here and maybe add 2 voices here. And that's also a good way to do it on both of these. You can change here now the wavetable to different things. If you do decide to go with very high FM ratios, by the way, make sure you get rid of that lower note, which is going to cause that weird kind of out of key. From there, you can kind of just layer that with like a bass that will follow it. And that is what's going to create the low end in those scenarios, because now it won't sound that out of key. So if we get rid of this here and we add like just a standard bass, and I'll use one from the pack and put that kind of low there around maybe C1, or actually C0 would be best there. And if we layer a bass, and you can see that's how it sounds like. We can also put this down an octave more, which changes everything. You can see it starts to sound a bit of off key again. So here I'm going to delete. And finally, the last thing we can do, guys, is just switch out the samples. You know, the key thing here is finding percussive samples that you hear that have a bit of tonality to them and just layering it on top. That will give you different vibes as well, different variations to the sounds that you can create. I'll switch to a couple in the selection pack. Let's add a bit of reverb. This is just like a hit, but it adds so much because you get that nice sound from the noise in it. Like if we lower this, we keep going. You know, and it's just about finding stuff that you feel like you can use percussive instruments, marimbas, kalimbas, xylophones. You know, you could try whichever, guys, and they're all gonna sound great. Too high pitched up, you can try lowering it, seeing if it works. So I hope you guys have fun. I hope that you guys can learn to make these. I hope you learned how to make these selective style plucks, and I hope you found this video useful, guys. Like always, if you guys want to support the channel, you can find the sound bank and these samples that you can use to create your own sounds over at evilsounds.com. And peace out, guys. Most important thing here is to widen the sounds, give the proper layers to it so that it sounds proper, and you're set to go. You guys take care and peace out.